Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. First of all, I am sorry that this video is later than usual today. I did not actually film this the night before like I usually do and then schedule it like I should have because today RDTE came out and I put out a limit order for this before it was even out. So I actually have the privilege of buying it for more than what it says the high was for today. So this is why we don't buy on inception and we don't buy blind because I thought that because the RDTE and QDTE started out at $45. So um, if I just waited, I could have gotten it for less, but I did, in fact, buy 15 shares like I said I would, and we'll just have to see. And buying on inception date is risky and a bad idea, but, and hear me out, this is the zero date expiration ETF. The other two, QDTE and XDTE by Roundhill, have been doing super good. And this is based, QDTE is based off of QQQ, and XDTE is based off of the S&P 500. And so far, the S&P 500 one is the better investment because the NAV is more stable even though the distributions are less. So your overall return's been better with XDTE, but QTDE is more popular because the distributions are higher. So this one is based off of the Russell 2000, which has a higher implied volatility than QQQ, which means that the payout ought to be slightly higher. Small caps are pretty volatile, and with the expected rate cut, people are expecting it to do a little bit of a bull run. So this is the site, and I'm really excited. And it pays out weekly, so we'll know. We don't have to wait a month and a half. Like we don't have to wait a quarter or half a year or an entire year to see like what it's going to um, pay out. I'm assuming it's not paying out tomorrow, but it will be next week on Wednesday. Will be the first declaration date, so you have to be in by next Wednesday to get the first distribution. And then we won't know what a typical distribution for any of these funds look like until um, I would say at least a year. But more than that, it needs to survive a bull market, it needs to survive a bear market, and some things in between. So it might be 4, 5, 6 years before we know what is typical for these new type of investments. And it's not for probably most investors. It's nice to say like a CHD has 12 years of, I don't actually know if it's 12 years, but they have a decade-ish of performance, and you can see how it's performed in different situations. These don't have any history. You just have to take a leap of faith. So for this, more than ever, please do not emulate this. Think about it pretty hard. What are your reasons for getting into RDTE? I am personally focusing on income, high income, and with these weekly payouts, I'm doing dividend wheels. So when RDTE pays out, I will be putting it into Ulti. And then when Ulti pays out, I'll put it into RDTE. And then when RDTE pays out, I'll put it into AIPI. And when AIPI pays out, I'll put it into RDTE. And in that way, that entire wheel grows together. So it's, I just like the dividend wheel because that way my RDTE is getting compounded multiple times a month, and that my monthly players are those dividends are also getting dividends multiple times a month. And for the first year or two, we won't see a difference, but eventually the compounding is going to catch up to that, and it's going to be super cool. So I'm pretty happy. I have all three of these weeklies. The other weeklies, the single stock ones, I am actually going to hold off on buying into them for a few months at least. And there's reasons why, but that will be a different video. I am supposed to be at work. I am super busy. We are launching a feature right now, and I'm in charge of it. So, you all have a good day. Are you excited about RDTE, and are you waiting until there is at least, a distribution and some history to figure out how it's going to work out? And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.